To add a new product to Barcode Manager, simply click on the Add Product button on the dashboard. To get started, you will need to choose a packaging level for the product you are adding. Like our jar of jam, most common products are individually sold to consumers at the retail point of sale. These base items are called consumer units and are the lowest packaging level. If the item I was adding was a carton or case of jams that can be broken down into other products that can be sold separately, I would choose a higher packaging level. Click on the Next button to continue. The next step is to choose the type of packaging this product is supplied in. Scroll through the packaging type list and select the closest packaging type for your product. For our jam, this will be a jar. Barcode Manager will also show you the best locations to place barcode symbols for this packaging type. Click Next to move on to the final step, which is describing our product. Depending on the product type and place in hierarchy and packaging hierarchy, different fields will be mandatory with higher packaging levels, such as cases and pallets, requiring additional weight measurements. Mandatory fields are clearly marked with an asterisk. We start with the product attributes section. Brand name is the first required field, and for our jam, the brand name is Sticky. The next field is sub-brand, which is optional as not all products have a sub-brand. Our jar of jam does, so we will enter traditional into that section. Completing optional product fields such as this will help to improve your product's digital data. The next required field is the barcode type description. This is the most basic description of a product such as soup, shirt, or in this case, jam. The section to the right is the product variant. While not a required field, this should be filled in with anything that is unique about your product, such as color, size, scent, or flavor. Our variant is strawberry. Next, we add the net content of this jar of jam, which is required for all products. The net content of one jar of Sticky's traditional strawberry jam is 454 grams. So first we will go to the net content measurement unit drop-down menu and select grams. Then we will enter the numeric value 454 into the net content field. The product description field allows us to enter a single unique description of the item, typically including the brand name, functional name, and weight. Ticking the autofill box populates this field from the data we have entered already. Next, we select the correct global product category code for our product. We search for jam in this field and select jam from the drop-down list. You can search this list by entering a minimum of 3 characters. The code beside your product type is called a brick code. If your product isn't coming up as an option, you will need to search for it in the GPC browser. Please note that all brick codes are 8 digits in length and start with 1. If you try to use a different code, such as a family or attribute code, you will receive an error message. From here, you can choose to add further information, such as your product SKU, country of origin, or where it will be sold. For all fields, this data is set to Irish settings by default. You should also click any of the applicable items from the Options and Base Unit Indicator sections. As our Sticky Traditional Strawberry Jam is a consumer unit and a base unit, we will select both of those. Once you are happy with all the information you have entered, click on Create GTIN. Your product will then be listed in your product catalog. From your product catalog, you can add more products or filter, review, and edit existing products.